Hi everyone, I'm excited for this layout. I love how this one came out. I also love the one I just did on week 32. Oh my god, I cannot wait to film it and show you guys. So I am like on a roll finally. It's been a while and I finally have week 31 and 32 done. So, and then I'm going to, after I upload this video, I will be doing week 33. Yay! I'm excited! So, this is the week that Cheyenne and I, just mother-daughter, went to Disneyland. She drove, and we live 5 hours, on a good day, we live 5 hours away from Disneyland. Well, remember I told you she bought her season pass, and then she's like, Mom, you gotta renew yours, and I'm like, okay, fine. So, I did, and we planned a date. And we did it. We went. I was shocked. Tim was at work and it just worked out perfectly where we just went. And we had a blast. We had a blast. And I cannot wait to do it again with her. So it was perfect. Totally perfect. And she drove because I can't drive for long distances, nor can I drive at night. So we left at 3 or 4 in the morning. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We left at 3 in the morning. Yeah. So we left at 3 in the morning, and so she drove, and I slept for 3 hours, woke up, and then I drove the rest of the way, which is just 2 hours. So as I get older and older, my driving has declined, and I get tired and I'm going to fall asleep at the wheel and kill us. So I'm limited on how far I can drive, and I can't drive at night at all because for sure I'll kill us. So they have to rely on themselves, Tim and her, tremendously. So I suck. And well, my body sucks, dang it. So my mind is there, but my body says no, it's sleepy time, let's just do it right now. So yeah, so that is my life. And but she was like, nope, I'll drive, I'm good, because she's already driven there twice by herself. So she had, and plus she's young. So she has that going for her too. So so she did. She drove, and then she's like, Mom, okay, I'm tired. I'm like, okay, let me try and do it. And I did it. It kind of looks like Belle has a appendage that shouldn't be there with this arrow. So let me get that off real quick, because that looks kind of weird. It didn't look weird when I originally had it, so let me move it from that area. And we will make it a little lower and maybe not connected. There we go. So way better. So yes. All right, let's just start off your layout rated R. But okay, so this is crepe paper, and I just picked this up from Tuesday morning. Luckily that place is 45-50 minutes away from me because I don't go there often, because this place is dangerous. All the old stuff that you didn't get back in the day because you didn't know you needed it, they have it, and they have it for cheap. So it is the Pure. So my rule for myself is when I use vanilla, when there's vanilla in a layout, I use vanilla completely in the layout. I do not put white in there because it's so striking. White is so striking that you will focus on that first when you have a muted, this is just my personal opinion on what my eye sees. So, if you have white, it's perfectly fine, I'm sure. I just, for myself and my own PL, this is how I like to do things. So, yeah, so I tend to not want to put white. So this is the day we were leaving. Oh, wait, I totally screwed that one up already. So we ended up, leaving our hotel room, and it was Sunday morning, and we decided, because we are going to go back hopefully In October, let's see, we're going to hopefully go back October, November, and December for one day. Because she works Monday through Friday, so we can only go Saturday. So that was okay. But so we're going to go for one day, one time these months, because Disneyland, I've always told you guys from day one, it's the best time to go to Disneyland is during the holidays. The price doesn't change, so if you can do any Disney, you know, from Hong Kong to Paris, all of them, do it during the holidays, because Disney does not, luckily for this part, they don't care that they have Christmas themed stuff. So because I think Walt Disney was like a Christian or something, so it matters to them. So yeah, so that's really cool because it's still traditional stuff. So, and then, you know, you still have Santa, and it's cool. It's just like, it's perfect. So it's the best time of year to go, and we don't want to miss any of it. So, well, as we were leaving the hotel room, because I have a bad body and, you know, it fails me all the time, her and her dad are very, you know, patient with me and very, very understanding, and they worry, you know. And so it was cute because we were leaving, and I had my bag in my hand. She's all, "You got it, Mom?" She's all, "You okay? Can you handle it?" And but not in a, you know, not in a stupid kind of sarcastic way, which I would be telling everybody else. Like, "You got it? You sure? You need help?" No, not like that. More of a concern. And so I was like, yeah. I was all, oh wait. I was all, yeah. I had to have it because, you know, usually Tim, he takes all of the stuff. You know, he takes all the luggage. You know, he's a pack mule. So all I have to take is the bag, and then I have to make sure that I have the key card. So that's like the heaviest part I have to take is the key card. Well, you know, and I go everywhere with my husband, so I'm like, Cheyenne, I was all, "You're supposed to be like Dad. You're supposed to be picking up the slack." And so we were laughing. I was all, "Here," I was all, "Carry everything there. Hold on, not carry everything. Hold on to everything. Let me take a picture." And so she's like, "Oh my gosh," we were laughing our butts. We had a good time. We laughed and we laughed because we are so alike on certain things. She is like me in certain things, but I'm not like anybody else in the family, even my kids. You know, I say what I want, and I don't give a crud. You know, if it offends people, I don't care. You know, like I've always said, life is too short for me to deal with stupid people, so I refuse to. So, and she's a people person, and she's not like that. So there's things like that we're not alike, but other things we were laughing because we were like, "We got to call Grandma and let her know we're okay," because I wanted my mom to go with us, but she just can't because they're on a fixed income, and my dad has been planning for a year for them to go to Walt Disney World for the first time ever. And they're going in October, and so I'm so excited for them. And so their money is tied up, and so we said, okay, next time we go, you're gonna go with us, you know. And I paid for the hotel room, so it was like, "Mom, let's just go." But my mom can't do that. She can't just, you know, she can't let me pay for everything. She'd have to get stuff too, and so it would make her uncomfortable. So she said, "No, not this time, but pretty soon." And so we're like, okay. So it was just us. So we were like, we gotta call Grandma and let her know we're okay and stuff. And so Cheyenne stayed on the hide-a-bed because they only had a queen bed, and and I you know, I just. Yeah, and so she's all, "Mom, that bed's too small." She's all, "I'm going to stay on the hideaway." And I'm like, "You go, girl. You go on the hideaway bed." And so she's like, okay. So she stayed. She was a trooper, and she was on the hideaway bed. And then she says she was by the air conditioner, and, you know, I like it where it's freezing cold because I'm a big girl, and I'm always hot. You know, when you're always sweating, and I run with my friend 5 days a week, and it could be 34 degrees out here. Now, I'm in California, so I know you guys get below, you know, numbers and stuff. So, but I'm talking about for me and for California, and it's like 34 degrees, and I'm running in my tank top, and I am like, and people are passing us in cars with earmuffs, and it's like, it's still California. And we're, you know, and I laugh because they look at me like, oh my God, what are you, crazy? And I'm like, you should see the sweat running down my back right now. I'm like, I am so freaking hot. It's unreal on how hot I am. So so it's not like to show off and go, oh, look at how bad I am. I'm running in freezing cold weather. No, it's like, if I put a jacket on, you're going to find me passed out. They're going to need the ambulance to come get me because overheated. So, and she's all, okay. She's, I brought my jacket to sleep in because I know you like it cold. And so, and when she stayed the night with us, when Tim and I were in the hotel room that a couple weeks ago for our D23, she stayed with us, and she's all, I woke up at 3 a.m. with my teeth chattering, and so she's, I know you like it cold, and so so she's all, okay, fine. She says, I was prepared. So it was just, you know, we had a good time. We really did. And I was so proud of her because, you know, she drove and she didn't have a problem, and she wants to go again, and she wants to be with me. So that's pretty cool, right? Because your kids usually don't want to be with you when they get older, or when, for anything. But no, she's like, come on, you know, let's go, Mom. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So we did it, and I'm so proud that we did it, and we're gonna go again. So life is good, you guys. Life is good. So isn't this coming along so cute? So oh, I just love it. I love how it came out. I got all into my arrows too. I love my arrows. Hearts, arrows, stars. You guys know that already. So I love that stuff. So, and I put the gold in because I had gold. So, and then I'm telling you guys, if you go to Disneyland, you have to go on Mater. You have to go on Mater. No matter what you do, make that a priority to go to California Adventure. So, California Adventure, not Disneyland. Okay, so this week was fun because before we left, Cheyenne and I left, I asked him for that, and I talked about it with you guys, how I wanted the aerial yoga. And, well, Tim's like, okay, no problem. So, you know, he does everything for me, so he's pretty cool that way. And, he's like, let's do it. And so I got the kit. He tells me, where do you want it? And I said, you know, in the living room, of course, facing my craft room where I can see the TV. He's like, okay, no problem. So it's in the middle of our not in the middle of our living room, but it's in our living room. And it's just this swing. And so he's testing, he put a beam up in the ceiling, and it's all secure. And so he decided, he's all, look, honey, I just want you to know, because, you know, he's concerned, and he didn't want me to hurt myself or not to feel like it's gonna fall on me. And so he's like, look, hon. So he's swinging and he's like going to town, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, holy crud. So we were having a good time. I was having a good time watching him because he's all, no, look, it's secure. If it holds me, it's gonna hold you. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, yeah, of course, you know, I trust you. It's gonna hold. And so then he opened it up, and then he started, I'm not sure if, oh, not this one. Where is it at? Right here. I'll do that after the camera. But he's on it, and he's just like a hammock. So he's like sitting in it like a hammock, and I am laughing my butt off because I'm like, oh my goodness, dude. So yeah, so he put it up for me, and it's really cool, and it's fun. It really is fun. I need to do more with it, but I haven't had a chance because, like I said, I don't have enough time in my day, and so I'm trying to get my stuff together so I can do it, you know. So yeah. But it's fun when I get to sit on it, and the puppies love it because they love staying right underneath me. So I'm like, guys, you guys are too trusting. So this ride right here, I have to tell you about this ride because this is Splash Mountain. And Splash Mountain is such a cruddy ride. It really is. It scares the crud out of me. And oh man, this ride just scares me and I don't know why I go on it. And even like Cheyenne, she's like, she's all, let's do it. She's all, I kind of don't want to, but let's do it. And I'm like, fine. So we get on it and I'm like, oh my God, why are we on this ride? So I'm trying to not freak out, but I'm freaking out because I'm like, I hate this ride. But we do it every time. And we go on this ride at least, I don't even know. We go on it a lot and I hate it and it's just so scary. Well, this time I was taking pictures and I was like, okay, and then we went down one of the little bumps and I was like, oh my God, and so she's in front of me, I'm in the way back, and so I grab her shirt and she's like, oh my God, you're gonna strip me, and I'm like, oh my God, so I'm screaming and it was just a little bump. And then we get ready to go down and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this, I want to get off. And so I grab her and we're laughing our butts off because I grab her from behind and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. And so I rip her shirt. I grab her shirt, I basically grab her boobs, and then I had one of her shirt, and so she's screaming because she's holding on to her shirt. That way we don't flash the camera and get in trouble. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out because this ride sucks. And she's just like, so we got off and we were laughing and we ran to the picture area because we're like, oh my God, I hope that didn't come out. But she wasn't exposed, nothing like that, no, not at all. But yeah, it was just funny because I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't grab onto anything. And I'm like, there was no way I was going to grab onto the sides. You know how you hold on to the sides? I'm like, no, it's not good enough. So yeah, so we were laughing this whole time we were there. We had a blast, and I can't wait to do it again with her. She's just fun to be around. So okay, let me see. This is going to say, I'm still reading her books. I just love her books. So it's going to say best books. Let me see. Okay. That's Bus, by the way. Yep. Him and Kit Kat were playing like forever. They were playing they played for about a half hour just wrestling around. They're so good for each other. They really are. So it was fun to see them. I just watched them for a half hour. It's like when your dog chases its tail and you're like, when you watch it and you're going, I have no life because I watched my dog chase its tail for a half hour. Yeah, that's what I did. I totally watched them. So I finished another book though, so I did do something. So almost done, you guys. What am I at? Gosh, I'm like a total chatterbox. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I just thinking about this week, and it just was so much fun. So puts you in a good mood, right? So yeah, such a good mood. I need to try and find some more of that sticky thumb one, because I like that stuff, but unfortunately I didn't see any the last time I was there. So I know that's a mistake. Yep, it's a mistake, and I knew I was going to do that mistake. But sometimes brain farts get the best of you, right? So I knew that was a mistake. So, oi. That's the only problem about putting these things on. Okay. Bus agreed. He's like, you're a dork. Okay, so now I'm going to get this stuff off. Hold on, guys. So, or else it's going to ruin my layout. So, what do you guys got going on this week? Do you guys got anything planned? Like I said, I can't wait to film week 30. Week 32. So, did you hear that? So, oh my goodness. Gotta love life, you guys. Gotta love it. Gotta roll with the punches. So cute. I love these guys. Okay, so. And like he's upside down again. And he's smiling his butt off. He is completely smiling. So, had to laugh at him. So, I labeled this one the camera's gonna stop for a second, so I'm gonna stop talking for a second too. So, because it's got that 20-minute mark. So, I labeled this one Goofball. So, because he's such a goofball. That's a pretty long pause. I just watched that. So it's about 20 seconds of a pause. That's crazy. But we were researching and they said all the cameras pretty much have a 20 minute max. So it's like, whatever. So I'll tell you guys, I want to go back to that Tuesday morning because I just went again and we got, not we got, my husband doesn't shop with me, but I got some of that mink stuff so I can finally, ever since I said I got it, 2 years ago, I have never turned it on, and I don't know why. You know how you get some things and you really have to have them, and I pretty much 99% of my purchases are, bought with a purpose, but this one I wanted so badly, and then the minute I got it, I froze. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with this? And, and then it just, days go by and you just, I don't know. So it's one of those type of things where you just forget. And that's what I did. And so I bought the mink, for the longest time I didn't buy the mink foil. So now I have the foil. And one of my viewers, I don't know if she's still a viewer or not, but one of my viewers offered to send me some, and I wanted to take her up on it, and pay her for it, but I just totally had a brain fart and totally spaced it and didn't contact her. But I thought that was so sweet of her to do that, to offer to send me some, and that would have been cool. But anyway, so Tuesday morning, I guess, has all the mink now. And I guess this week they have all the Tim Holtz stuff. And I'm like, hello, gotta get over there. So, honey, we need to go to Monterey. So, I did a lot of gold in this one. So, I had to make sure the gold was everywhere in order for it to look good. There, okay. So week 31, and that will be cut off. The sun will be cut off. So I labeled it a summer road trip because, it wasn't really, we didn't go out of state or anything, but it was her first time driving, and my first time driving with her because I don't drive with anybody but Tim. I don't drive with anybody but Tim. I'm a control freak, and if you drive me, I'm liable to, I get car sick for one, and for another, I can't stand other people's driving, so I drive everywhere. And I drive Tim everywhere. I'm the sole driver. So this was a first for me also with having her drive. And also I was like, I'm sleeping. I'm going to sleep through it. I can't handle it. So yeah, so that was another thing that happened. Isn't this cute? Vanahans. Let me thank Natalie Gavin, Scrapping Posh, Emma Griffiths, Cindy Ernie, Scrapping Alley, Cheryl Nevins, Paula M. Thank you for such, awesome compliments. And, I can't thank you enough. That was so sweet of you to say. And yeah, it's a picture that I hope will last. And I can't wait to be back. Hopefully this week I'll be able to come back. Tim is going on days off, and so I'm not sure what we're planning on doing. Cordell's birthday is on Thursday. He turns 19, so my baby turns 19 on Thursday, the 24th. And I know I have another viewer whose birthday is on that same day also, I believe. So happy birthday. And hopefully I'll be back, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Anything else? Nope, I think I'm good. All right, guys, big hugs. We'll see ya. Bye.